So this video was supposed to go a little differently than how it's going right now. Today, if you can't see, not today, because I'm not going to finish this book in one day. If I do, then automatic 5 stars. But we are reading Onyx Storm. There will be spoilers throughout my read. I'll try to make it as vague as possible, but with it being the 3rd book in the series, it's kind of hard to not be obvious. But we were supposed to go to a midnight release party last night, but it's snowing. So they canceled it because of weather, which is totally, valid, because nobody knows how to drive when it's not snowing, and we never get snow, so we're not built for this, so that's fine. And I was like, you know what, it's fine. Amazon is gonna bring my physical copy. I pre-ordered it literally day it was announced. It's not getting here till tomorrow, which I don't even think it's weather, because it barely shipped yesterday, which I've been hearing a lot that it's the same everywhere. A lot of people aren't getting their pre-orders on time, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Thank God for audiobooks, and thank God for my Kindle, because of course I already got it on audio, because I've been obsessed with coloring lately. And that's what I want to do, audiobook, color. I did get it on my Kindle, because also I was always going to get on my Kindle, because when you read books that are over 500 pages, it's always so awkward to hold them until you're like right in the middle. So we're going to hang out. This is going to be a nice little reading vlog. We're going to read Onyx Storm, and hopefully, Rebecca does not crush my heart into 1,000 pieces. If anything happens to Tarwin, you know who I'm talking about? I'll riot. Literally riot. The ending of book 2 had me in tears for probably an hour. I think I went to take a shower afterwards and I just cried. So I'm expecting to feel the feels. Okay, so I've already read the 1st chapter, and we literally jump right in. It's not like 3 months later, this. No. We are literally right at the very, end to start. End where Iron Flame was. Start, we're back in the action, and I know it's gonna hit. The 1st chapter, I'm already after I read the 1st chapter, I said, let me clean literally everything so nothing bothers me today. I took today off. I will only be on for meetings, but even then, who knows where I'll be at 3 p.m. if I want to be on a meeting. Just kidding. I'll be on the meeting, maybe. But yeah, 1st chapter, done. I read it in the dark. Literally, as soon as I woke up, I downloaded it on my Kindle, because I saw my Amazon book was not going to get here in time. And I'm not going to waste this day off. Absolutely not. So we are set. Got the little Kindle gooseneck. Got my little clicker here. We're gonna read a few chapters. I already am not liking this. In the 4th Wing series, before you read a chapter, it usually has something before. And on chapter 2, it's already gut-wrenching. Chapter 2. Thoughts. I think people forget that Violet, I always see people say that Violet's annoying, Violet's always complaining, Violet this, Violet that, but she's literally just a girl. This started off as a YA book. She is a girl who has always been lied to. And now she suffered a huge loss, and it's just... Ugh. The one thing about Taryn, this dragon is always going to come with a bag full of sass. And I love that. I love him. Rebecca, I swear to God. So, obviously, Xaden turning into a Venom is going to be the main thing of this story. Wow, the sun just came out. Thank God I needed lighting. And I want him to be saved, but I feel like there's so much, like... And Darna's already talking about how her fire did something to the Venom when they were fighting, and maybe that's what happened to Xaden, and maybe he will... Hi. Just not a free show, brother. Come here. So, I feel like in this book we're going to get... I don't think Xaden will be cured yet, because there's still 2 more books. I think him and Violet are going to have a falling out. I think that Andarna's going to become Violet's main dragon. I think we're obviously going to find out what Violet's second signet is, which don't even ask me what I'm thinking, because I don't know. I don't know. And sometimes I get confused. But that's just me. I think Brennan... I don't trust Brennan. I don't trust Brennan. Those are my Onyx Storm predictions right here. Okay, reading break. Honestly, it's so hard for me to read sometimes because I just be scrolling on my phone. But I think she did it yesterday, but I didn't want to look at it. Rebecca Yarros has posted the... Luna has things she wants to say too, okay? Buggy. Shh. Let me read this and then you can squeak. She said, I don't really care, Mom. Let me see. Where did I see... Did I save it on Spotify? Rebecca Yarros... Oh my god. Hold on, friends. I'll get to where I need to be. Where is it? Rebecca Yarros... Oh my god. I will get... Hold on. Words are hard. Okay, let me see. Okay, so Rebecca Yarros... I've kind of found it. I don't know where it went on my Spotify. Because I saved it because I didn't want to, like... I wanted to be in the mood today, right? She posted the playlist for Onyx Storm that she would listen to while she was writing the book. So It Goes by Taylor Swift, Vigilante Shit, Nightmare by Halsey, Who's Afraid of Little Ol' Me, Young God Halsey, Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. This book is going to destroy me. I saw this one yesterday. Him and I, G-Eazy and Halsey. If you know anything about that song, you know that is like the epitome of a toxic relationship. Decode Paramore. If Xaden pulls the Edward and leaves for a whole book, I will cry. I did something bad. Taylor Swift, obviously. I have to find the full list. It's in an interview she had a few months ago. She literally, they gave characters and then she gave them a Taylor Swift song. And when they said Taryn, Tarwin, Tomato, Tomato, she said Long Live. That's a goodbye song. Can we take a moment? I can't. I guess Jeff didn't want beef. Look what just ended up on my door. I wonder what it could be. Literally, as I was opening my package, my friend called. So, what is in... It is so pretty. I did not get the special edition from Target because Target sold out so fast. And I was not going to go wait in line in the cold. And also, I thought it would open up later and all this other stuff. But we're still going to Target because I did pre-orders. I didn't pre-order. I ordered something there. But it's nice. Brave the Dark. The back of it kills me. I will not die today. Scratches it out. I will save him. I'm on chapter, I think, 5. These chapters are so long. I feel like I'm reading so much, and then I finish a chapter and it's like chapter 3, and I'm like, oh. So I had already done my post for today, and because I was waiting for this. This was supposed to be my post on Instagram today, but it came late, so I made a funny little meme, but now it's here. I'll probably post it tomorrow, but I'm gonna go get ready for the day and go to Target and pick up my little treat that I got myself. Okay, so Target's done. I went to Home Goods too. Found nothing. I think they're having like, I don't know what was going on in there. Everything was everywhere. And as soon as I walk into that store and everything is everywhere, I don't want to be there. Does anybody else feel like that? Like I get so anxious. But I was looking for more alcohol markers because I find them cheaper there. They're not the best, but they're cheap because alcohol markers are expensive. I did get a cute little rotating tray thing that I'm hoping works for all my markers. But anyways, went to Target to pick this up. Oh, how cute is this? Is this backwards? Yes, it says wing leader. I'd show you what it looks like on my head, but my bangs, also cute, right? I took a shower and blow dried my hair and then put a beanie on. So my bangs are not banging. But anyways, we're charging the car. It's been so cold, I didn't want to leave to charge at all. We can charge at home, but it's just easier to charge over here. So you know what that means. Unlimited, not unlimited, 30 minutes of reading Onyx Storm. Brennan's here. It said, you're in here with my little sister, and I was like, oh, her sister's back. No, it's Brennan. I feel like, oh my god, I feel like I trust Mira more than I trust Brennan. I feel like Mira's like a hard ass in a sense, but not sketchy. Like, she's loyal to her job, but I feel like if she knows what's going on with Violet, she's gonna change her loyalty because her loyalty lies with her sister. But Brennan's loyalty, I think, lies with himself. All I think of with the flyers, what are they called that they ride? I don't remember. It will come to me. They'll talk about it soon, but all I envision is giant ostriches. Ostriches? Ostriches? Yeah, giant ostriches. That's what I envision them flying. I know it's not, it's like half eagle face, half ostrich. That's all I think of is just giant ostriches. I am currently on chapter 8. I still don't trust Brennan, but he's sticking up for Violet against Dane's dad. Dane is another one, but I feel like he redeemed himself, but his dad is just making it so much worse. So we're listening to the audiobook and we're coloring. It's Taryn. Oh my god. Okay, so chapter 10. What the heck? I don't know if we've lost Taryn. Him and Violet have fallen bad. And she lost the bond for a little bit, and that scared me. And I'm looking for this marker and I can't find it. And it has to be here somewhere. I really can't find this marker. Where is this marker? I really think I'm missing a marker. I wonder. I think this has been the marker. And you can't see it, but I think I misnumbered it. That was... Also, there's a silver-haired Venom. You know who else has silver hair? Violet. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know how much you could see of me coloring, or if you want to see. It's nothing special. So I am officially on chapter 15. I think that's, I don't even know. Handy dandy book. I don't know what page that is because I have been doing my audiobook. Chapter 15. Oh, sweet. So I have read 129 pages today. That's awesome. It's good. There are some parts in the book where I'm like, what's happening? Who are these people? I don't remember you, but it comes back to me somewhat. I know the premise of the story, and that's all that matters. So I'm probably gonna read a little bit more before bed. I have to finish my book club book by next week. So I think tomorrow while I work, I'll listen to that book. So then when I'm done with work, I can focus and just read more Onyx Storm. Because, yeah, we're finishing this book by the end of this week. It's not as thick as the other ones, which is crazy to me. So hopefully nobody dies. There's not a lot of room, you know? Good morning. It's day 3 of reading Onyx Storm. Last night I did read a little bit. I read, I think, chapter 16 through chapter 21. A lot of us are joking around because I didn't personally do a reread, but I'm like, who are these people? I'm 35% done and I think I got it. I think I figured out everybody. There are really good, like, things online that are, like, recap of Fourth Wing, recap of Iron Flame. And somebody on Threads was like, how do you not remember this, like, what do they say? How are you confused when it literally picks up right where Iron Flame left off? And it's like, one, it was a year ago. Do you know how many things have happened in a year from election, the Eras Tour, the world? I barely remember last weekend. You expect me to remember a book from last year? Yes, I absolutely loved it, but come on, people. Some of us personally can't do rereads. Maybe if I would have done the graphic audio, but then you gotta pay for that, and I don't think that's available on Libby, or if it is, it's like a 10-year wait. So we are quote unquote raw dogging it, and it's still enjoyable. I am loving it and eating it up. I didn't read it a lot yesterday because I finished the audiobook for my book club, which was, oh my God, crazy. I read This Girl's a Killer and Feminine Rage. Love her. I love Feminine Rage. But anyways, I have a little bit of time before work. I think I have about 30 minutes. I got up early because I wanted to read. So I'm gonna dig into the physical copy today. That's how far we are. I'm reading on my Kindle, but it's been so cold, so I just want to like cuddle up with my like little clicker and get started reading. So that's why, but we're going to the physical copy because we bought it, right? So also, Zayden got jealous because we have met, I don't remember if we've met him before, but we've met Violet's ex, who's also a prince. Violet, girl, what kind of game do you have? Anyways, his jealousy is literally the best. Like, I can't stand jealousy, but sometimes it's okay, you know? And this, eating it up. Let's read. 30 minutes. Also, maybe it's because she's mad at Zayden, but we haven't really heard very much from Sagal. Like, she's there, but she's not talking to anybody. My girl is mad. Taryn parenting Andarna is literally my favorite thing in the world. He just told her, pick her tail up, we are not in the veil. Like, what kind of, that's like a parent thing to say. I'm sorry, but Taryn's commentary is literally my favorite thing in the entire world. Holden is Violet's ex, and he just like got really mad because he's getting up. He's not a dragon rider, so he has to ride with the griffins, I don't know, the giant ostriches, and they put him in like a basket essentially for them to carry. And he can't get out, like he's like stuck getting out. So he like pulls his backpack, and instead of like lifting it higher for it to come out, he like rips it out. And it rips a strap off, and Taryn goes, where is it? Clearly it was common sense that attracted you to the air. Light her up, Taryn. Light her up. Taryn, whatever. Also, I talked earlier about how out of Violet's siblings, I only trust Mira. Violet got a hold of one of her dad's journals, and at the time, the dad thinks Brennan is still dead, right? But he literally says in his journals, only trust Mira. Like, if your mom is gone and Brennan is gone, only trust Mira. So that stands on it. But I still don't trust Brennan. I don't. I trust Dane more than Brennan. That says something. So Zayden's also now, so much has happened since I last spoke to you. Zayden's a professor to show people how to, like, in my sense, like, manage their power, like, directly. Like, just make them more powerful and how to use their signets. So because he's a professor, him and Violet technically are not together. And they're on this mission right now. And the prince, who's also Violet's ex, is like, you're not a professor right now, you're this. And Zayden's like, cool, and he picks a Violet, because, like, now he's not a professor right now, he can do whatever he wants, and it's just, the banter and the jealousy is my favorite right now. This is why I hate reading before work. I have to stop, because I have to work. I do have the audio, but I don't think I'm going to do the audio today. I think I'm just going to really work. Not that I don't work when I listen to audio, but I have to pay attention to what's going on, because there's so much going on. They just landed in another, like, realm where they don't have magic. And so, essentially, now Zayden, Seagull, whatever, Tarwin, Andarna, Violet, they all can't communicate to each other because there's no magic. The last time Violet could not hear Tarwin, I literally almost lost it. So I'm going to work, and hopefully later on we can catch up, because yeah, I love this book. I love this world. Okay, so it's Friday. This would be day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, day 4 of reading Onyx Storm. I read a little bit yesterday after I got off of work, but not too much because besties came over and it was like a little coloring night. And then we started Kat had already seen it. We had started the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I finished the whole series today. I mean, it's one season and it's 8 episodes, so it's not like this huge thing that I finished, but that is some trash TV, but I was living for it. So now we're gonna jump into Onyx Storm. I'm back on my Kindle reading. I don't know, it's just, I can be anywhere, right? I'm on chapter 25. I'm about 41% in. I want to finish this book this weekend. I do. It's Friday. I want to finish this book this weekend. Also, my bangs look stupid. I'm sorry. It's starting to get hard to be on the internet. I don't know how many posts. And thank God these people are also putting like Onyx Storm spoilers, because I just scroll right past them. But somebody is going to not put that, or I'm not going to see that. And then I'm going to ruin the whole book for myself. Last year, when Iron Flame came out, I was modding a Discord, and we had a bot that like put deleted messages in a place so we could see what people were deleting, just in case they were like being mean but then deleting it. Like, that's not okay. Anyways, I guess somebody had put a spoiler in there and then they deleted it, and then I saw the biggest thing that happens in Iron Flame. So I spoiled it on my own. So this time for Onyx Storm, we're not settling for spoilers. I'm gonna read until I don't know when. I don't know if I'm doing anything tonight. If I am, cool. If I'm not, cool. I just want to read. So if we don't do anything tonight, that's okay. But I also want to go out to eat. We'll see. Let's jump in. Every chapter has the the like little thing before the chapter starts. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm talking about if you've read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame and Onyx Storm. There's always an excerpt above it. I think after I finish the series, I'm not going to go back and reread the whole series. I'm sorry. We know my feelings on rereading. It's my brain, I'm sorry. But I think I will go back and reread these, because like this one I'm just reading right now, it's interesting because it doesn't make sense, but it will. What? So that's my thought. Taryn. So right now they're in a place where there's no magic, and Xaden just told, well, Violet was like, we should stay here because Xaden isn't turning anymore. Like, he's not Venom. He is, but like there's no magic. And Violet's like, why don't we just stay here with the dragons? And Xaden said, Sigel's hurting. Like, the dragons can't live in this area because of the magic. And Violet just asked Taryn, like, are you hurting? And Taryn just said, you live in pain. Do you feel as though you need to alert me every time your knee twinges or joints slip? After she asked him why he didn't tell me. So Taryn's being tough because he knows Violet's always in pain. Like, she has her own customized saddle for these reasons. And like, Taryn's like, you take it like a boss. I'm gonna take it like a boss. Yap Fest time. So right now, Holden he was supposed to be meeting with the king of this land that they're in. Somehow the king said, I'm keeping him. Xaden was like, that's cool. And Violet's like, no, we need him back. Hello. That's Aric's brother. So they're going to get him back. And Tarwin and I think Sigil, whatever, is with them. But I saw this theory on TikTok that talked about the fact that maybe the cure for venom is dragon blood, and Violet's father found that out and had to give it to Violet's mom when she was pregnant with her. So maybe Violet has dragon blood in her because Tarwin has said, I know what you are. He didn't say I know. He said, I know who you are and what you are. He could have easily just said, I know what you are. Or I know who you are. Because like right now, nobody can communicate to their dragons except Violet and Taryn and Darna. Why? These are the questions. Also, Taryn is being hilarious right now. The people of this land were literally, like, they were coming full swords out and everything, and Tarwin's literally behind Xaden and Violet, and this girl just, like, whips her sword up to Tarwin, and she swings her blade fully at Taryn and pulls back her arm, preparing to thrust with a full-on battle cry. I draw my blade the same second Taryn, I'm sorry, Kay, sue me, drops his jaw and roars. The sound shattering okay, hold on. The sound shattering every glass orb within a dozen feet of us and leaving my ears ringing. Violet tells him telepathically, "Was that really necessary?" And Taryn goes, "No, but I found it amusing." I love this man. And then they're like, Xaden's like, "I'm the Duke, you have to let me in." And they're like, "Well, who is she?" And Xaden's like, "That's my consort," which I only know what consort is because of House of the Dragon, right? And Violet's like, "What the actual F?" Like, she can't talk to Xaden. Their bond is broken right now because there's no magic, which is still like, why can't she only talk to Taryn and Andarna? And Taryn, oh my god, if there's one thing about this dragon is he's going to give us full sass. He's going to give us sass the whole time, right? Our congratulations in order? Because Violet's mad. She's like, he should tell me these things before, like, we go into these places. Like, what the hell? Back to reading. They just introduced Violet Sorrengail as Violet Sorensail. Okay, so it is always having to count Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, day 6 of reading Onyx Storm. I read quite a bit on Friday. Yesterday, I did not read a lot. It's Sunday today. I'm hoping to get a little bit of reading done. We want to go to the zoo today, and the Chiefs play the Bills today to see who goes to the Super Bowl, so my nerves are kind of everywhere. Who let me be a sports fan? I literally read a page yesterday and passed out. I am currently See, this is how you know I fell asleep, because I usually stop on a chapter. I'm 62% done. 5.5 hours left. Key takeaways. I'm happy this video is officially full of spoilers, because I don't know how many markers I would have had to put with how much I've done. Xaden's mom? Hello? What was that about? Also, Violet being able to still talk to her dragons, and she definitely used her signet. She definitely used her signet when fighting that warrior. And all those silver-haired people. I need to know what's going on. The Isle of, like, pretty much gift giving. Every island that they've gone to try to get people to help them become allies for the war has been like a different, like, last one was logic, and those people tried to like quiz them and ended up almost killing the entire squad. But Violet's smart. Now it's like gift giving, and everybody's gotten different gifts, and according to the card that they draw, and Traeger, who is one of the flyers, he's a flyer because he flies on the griffins or whatever the hell they're called, just got an arrow to the heart. Yikes. It's literally 63%, and I know that this is not the last death that is happening. I have a really ugly feeling. Really ugly feeling. Let's get back. And like, they can't react. they can't complain about the gifts that are given to them. Also, Violet has been feeling ill. And I know she is typically not feeling 100%, but I think it has to do something with the theory that I talked about having the blood of the dragon in her. Because the dragons have not been feeling the best either with being so far from the continent because they're so far from magic. She's been feeling like dizzy, so I don't know. I forgot that when a flyer dies, so does they're Gryphon, his is about to die. It's not like the dragons. If a dragon dies, the rider dies. But if the rider dies, the dragon doesn't die. But the others are bonded for life. And Violet has to say thank you. This is not good. So they found the irids, I don't know. And they were so mean to Andarna and to Violet. And we're about to find out Violet's second signet. I don't know if I'm ready. So I lied. We didn't find out about Violet's second signet, but Riddick found out that Xaden is Venom. And Andarna's just ran off to the forest, and now Taryn's like, I'll go get her. I'm the only one who's fireproof. Poor baby. Okay, so I am 80% in. It's officially day 6 because it's Monday. It's after work. Literally as soon as I got off work, I started recording and just realized I was recording in the wrong settings, so there was 0 sound. But that's okay. Like I said, 80% in. I just found out what Violet's second signet is. I don't, once again, not going back to reread it. I'll have to look up videos when I'm done because I don't remember. I know Rebecca said that Violet showed of her second signet in the past books. And now I do kind of see it because of her dreams, but I don't know. But they're under attack and I'm scared because it's 80% into the book. I've had a little bit of tears. We've seen them, but I have not hit that point. So literally in the middle of war. There's 2 hours and 45 minutes. I don't think I'm going to finish tonight, but we're going to see. We're going to see. I don't know, guys. I got to get cozy. If I'm going to get my heart break. If I'm going to get my heart broken, we got to be cozy. Tarwin and he's flying, and Violet thinks that he's going to crash into the Ryerson castle house, whatever. And Tarwin's like, I'm not an amateur. He said, I know what I'm doing. And Andarna just does not listen. I can already tell you that she's not listening. One of the Wyvern was carrying a silver-haired rider, which is probably that mage, sage, whatever she is, that wants Violet so bad. So bad. Tarwin bellows and his pain replaces mine. What is happening? It was a silver-haired wyvern. She's a maven. He's okay for now, but he's telling her to stop because she's gonna burn out. Tarwin he's getting mad at Andarna. And he says, your ability to follow simple orders will get her killed, and I will not lose her as I did the one who came before. Ah! He literally has like a giant piece of the wyvern in his leg, and he's bleeding. And Violet's like, how much pain are you in? And he goes, mentally or physically. This dragon is going to be the death of me. They got the thing out of him, but 3 wyvern just popped up. This man cannot fly. The mage is there. She's there. And Ree won't leave. She won't leave Violet behind. And Darna just burned 2 other venom, but Theophanes, I don't know what her name is. I don't know what anybody's name is. She doesn't burn. Oh, but she just saw something in the sky that scared her. I wonder if it's the other Ilids. If it's the other Andarnas. Wyvern are just falling from the sky. What the heck? It was Zayden. But I don't think that's what scared Theo. Or that's what we want to call her. I don't think that's what scared Theo. Oh no, Sigel just saw Tarwin's injury and she's mad. The Irids are here. I knew it. The note on the start of the next chapter. Asher returned today. Gods help us. If anyone finds out, I'm not sure I'll ever forgive him for what he's done to her. This is about to get crazy. This is about to get crazy. The other Irid, you know what I mean. You're reading the book. You know who I'm talking about. Leothin, we'll call him Leo, just told Violet that he just wants to speak to her, and Andarna and Taryn is like, I'm not gonna leave them alone, and he's like, you're gonna go. You're done. He wants Andarna to leave, to learn about her kind, to leave Violet. He wants her to break the bond. And Darn is gone. She chose. I'm not even done with this book. And my heart is broken. I feel like that's worse than a death. It's the next day. It is officially 1 week of reading Onyx Storm, and I think today is the day. I physically had to stop reading yesterday. After the whole Andarna thing, I tried to read, and I literally could not. I tried to explain to my partner what was happening in the book, and I could not stop crying. This is a reminder. Take your breaks. It's okay. You don't have to finish it all at once. You shouldn't, because we have 2 years to wait for another book, right? And it's not even that it's like, it's heavy, right? But it's not like, I don't know. Like, I think of like reading like books like My Dark Vanessa, and I read that in like one sitting. The only time I had to stop was because I had to, because of like, you know, leaving, working, blah, blah, blah. But I think with the Imperium series, I have just grown so much connection to these characters and the damn dragons. Like when Danny came downstairs and he saw me crying, he was like, "Did your dragon die?" And I said, "No, she left." And he's like, "So she died?" I said, "No." He thinks Taryn, he thought T died. T. I didn't expect to cry so much yesterday. But I woke up extra early to read more. I have a little bit left of the book. I even downloaded the 4th Heartstoppers book on Libby, because I was literally like, I need something light to read. And that also was kind of sad, but not like in this sense. We're gonna read a little bit before work, and hopefully I don't cry my eyes out. I have about 40-ish minutes to read, so let's see. Chapter 56. I'm scared. 87% done. I'm scared. So, Andarna left, but I thought she would have lost the signet that Andarna gave her, but she didn't, because now she's in Xaden's dream, and now that she's realizing she's in Xaden's dream, I don't know what she's gonna do. And now Xaden sees her in his dream. I wonder if she dies in her dream, or Xaden dies in a dream that she's in. Like, can she kill the person if she's in their dreams? I think that's why Xaden said that this is dangerous to have. You can't tell anybody. Theo has Mira. Violet cannot lose another family member. That's not okay, Rebecca. I think I can finish this chapter. And then I have to start working, because I have about 10 minutes left. And this chapter is 9 minutes, so I'm going to stop yapping and start reading. And now we work. How do you work? They're just making a game plan. Violet thinks she's going to kill Theo. I don't know. You know, in other books, I'd be like, oh yeah, you know, predictable. She's going to kill her. Not with Rebecca. Rebecca Yaros. What are you going to do with me? Blessed we're done for the day. That means I'm going to finish this GD book. Maybe. Who knows? It says I have an hour and a half left, and I'm scared. I've been scared since I hit Andarna leaving, because that made me cry that much. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't move from my chair because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I love Tarwin. They have Mira's dragon, and they have him held captive. I don't know why. That's what's weird. Even Violet just said it's unnatural to hold a dragon captive. Oh, they have him tied. They have her tied up. That's why she's chained. Tarwin is not going to like this. Yep, she dies for this, he said. Theo's trying to get her to turn venom, because she can turn venom. That's one thing I read last night. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Violet can technically turn into venom. Or it's like in her future that she will. And she says, you will, and a matter of fact. I'm intrigued to see what the catalyst will be. Saving your sister, defending your lover, the trite yet always popular revenge. I'm betting on a combination of all three. She can't turn venom. She can't, right? She can't. No, Nope, this is a dream. This is a dream. He's concerned. I'm concerned. She slit Mira's throat. Thank God Brennan's there. I don't think he could save her. Liam's sister's there. Where? She shouldn't be there. She's a first year. They said first years you're staying because it makes sense. But Sloane doesn't listen. They're trying to bring her back to life. I felt like I knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't want to believe that we would lose another Sorrengail. So Brennan needs more power. Sloane is like, she can siphon power. Dane is letting her siphon, pretty much use his power to give Brennan more power. So if we lose more people, she's alive. Okay, maybe Brennan's not that bad. I think Mira's dragon is dead. She's begging Tarwin to leave. And he's like, I will not leave you alone. Because he's the only way that they could get Mira's dragon back. And she's like, remember the rules, like, what does she say? Dragon kind protects its own, even above a bonded rider. And he says, do not lecture me on the laws of my kind, or you will learn how comfortable I am breaking them. Hello? Theo is not a lightning wielder. She is what was made, or she's literally a storm wielder, like Violet's mom was. So she's way more powerful than they expected. And she had Violet up against the tree. They're arguing, and then Violet just said, I'm not everywhere, but she is. And then the next chapter just switched to Therese' point of view. I don't know, brothers. I don't know. Why is it switching? That's what I want to know. It's not good when things switch, because that's when Xaden turned to Venom. I think last time the POV switched. We're back to Violet. So I guess it was just a little like, hey, here's what's happening over here. Wyverns are everywhere. They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. And all I'm envisioning is White Walkers from Game of Thrones. That's like in my head. And then the dragons, the one dragon that died turning into a White Walker. Oh my god. We're not getting into that. She just headbutted Theo, like, poof. Theo just said, she's of course getting in Violet's head about Xaden. Do you want to have forever with him? Violet says, I already do. Theo says, not in the way you want. We're excellent actors, but our kind doesn't feel what you call love. What if Xaden has been lying this whole time? I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can handle that. I think Theo's just messing with her. I hope she's just messing with her. Now we're in Imogen's head. That's scary. She scares me. She's like somebody I would want on my side, but not ever piss off, you know? I've put in my head that the saddest thing that this book is going to have is Andarna leaving. I have 40 minutes left. It's true. Andarna leaving is the only thing that's going to make me cry. I forget what Imogen's signet is. I hope she reminds me. We got another death. It's Quinn, but still sucks. No. Oh, thank God. Darwin can't be saying things. They're falling. I think they're like in a net or something and they're falling, and he says, you have been the gift of my life. You can't be saying that stuff if you know you're gonna survive. That's what he did in Iron Flame when he said, you are going to be my last rider. You can't say stuff because then it sits in my head forever. I'm 98% done. The net also got Sigel and Zayden. Violet's gonna... She just said if I burn out, so be it, but she won't touch you. Theo's just running back and forth, and Violet's trying to get her, and it's hard. She's gonna burn out. I really hope. Oh my god. We're on chapter 65. 13 minutes left, and we're in Zayden's point of view. I think Violet burned out, and Darna came back to save. Violet stabbed Theo with this dagger that Arik, whatever his name is, left for her because he could see in the future. He's been manifesting this whole time. And yeah, it just... Violet hears Andarna call her name, and then she hears nothing. And now we're in Zayden's thing. Oh, they definitely have been betrayed this whole time. 5 minutes left. Zayden is full on venom. I'm done. I don't know anything. I'm gonna have to get back with my thoughts. I have to get back with my thoughts. So I'm back. Oh my god, I'm back. I definitely needed time after I finished Onyx Storm to read theories and just collect my thoughts, because the way it ended, I will admit to you, I was a tiny bit confused because I forgot what Violet had asked somebody. And then when I figured that out, I was like, oh shoot. 4.5 stars. It was great. I don't know how I'm gonna wait 2 years. I don't know. There's so many theories, and I think that's what makes this book so good, and that Rebecca put so many different questions in front of us. Like, you know, there's so many pieces. There's another Venin. Somebody else turned, and Zayden kept referring to him as his brother. So who is it? Violet's now a duchess and married. So, and I don't think Taryn, and Sigel have their mating bond anymore. So that's depressing. I think that's worse than losing... No, it's not. It's not. I think it was good. I think it was just... I don't know how I'm going to wait 2 years. I think the thing that will fuel me is more theories of what the hell is going to happen. And where's Broccoli? That's what I want to know. Where is that little kitty? That's all I want to know. Where's Broccoli? Can Rebecca at least make a statement saying Broccoli is okay? Broccoli and Andarna, Broccoli can ride Andarna. She's small enough, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for reading Onyx Storm with me. I am so sorry that it started off as spoiler free and then I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it like I usually do with other books, because it's a third book in the series. It's near impossible. It's not impossible, but for me it was. That's having ADHD and not being able to keep it to myself, you know? But thank you guys so much. Definitely tell me your theories in the comments. If you stuck around this whole video, I appreciated it. If you appreciated it, I appreciate it. If you are have saved this and finally finished Onyx Storm, and now you're watching this, hi, welcome. Therapy is, required after reading this book, because what did we just all read? I also love that we read this collectively as, the world's a mess right now. And we get this book, and I gotta pause for a whole week and focus on another mess in a book. It was great. I am looking forward to reading y'all's theories, watching more videos. I'm not on TikTok anymore, but I finally got my Instagram Reels algorithm to be, perfect. So we'll definitely be checking that out. But as always, all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, please. We hit 100 subscribers. Yeah. And that is huge for me. I want to keep pushing up. I think I set a goal for myself by June to have 300. So keep on doing what you're doing. If you have any other video ideas or like these readathon, like read with me's and spoilers, let me know. This channel is as much for me as it is for you. So definitely let me know. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Happy reading, and I'll see you in the next one.